because after Tuesday and Thursday, I'll play a little bit of that, and I'll probably remember some more stuff when I, played it. Ah! There's like a little bug. I don't know if there's a mosquito one out, but there's a bug in my room. Hi guys, this is Gaming Chick, and I'm back on my video game vlog. I'm going to continue talking about the Wind Waker dungeons. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the Tower of Gods. That one was pretty interesting, actually, because it starts out like a water kind of dungeon where the water rises and then sinks down, and makes it, you gotta be really fast, especially having had to light torches in this one part where the water will rise. And plus there's also hold on, sorry, I still have this cold, getting over it, but I still have the cough. Oh yeah, because there's what are they called again? Why did I forget what they're called? Oh yeah, choo-choos. Right. And it's really bad because it's mostly yellow, which is the electric. There's two electric in Wind Waker, which is the yellow and blue. The yellow one does, I think it just does the red choo-choo jelly when you defeat it. And blue, of course, is the rare blue choo-choo jelly, which you have to collect 15 of. But yeah, they're the electric type, which is infuriating. I have to stun them with my boomerang, which... Wait, I forgot when I get a boomerang. No, yeah, I already got a boomerang at that point. I just get that's where I get the arrow, the bow and arrow, of course. And, of course, after that is the Master Sword. I don't know if I talked enough about the Tower of Gods in the last one, but it's pretty interesting. Like I said, the first time around, it's like a water level with, the water rising and falling and stuff, and then there's tons of other puzzles, heavy puzzles. And there, of course, you learn to control things. I controlled some statues and stuff. Of course, I didn't know it was going to be the first time that I control statues, because I do that in Twilight Princess, which is really interesting. And I get to control a lot more. I think, no, in Wind Waker I do, because then after that I control people. So this is actually really, really cool. Of course, I like the boss, and I don't know just what, because of Master Sword's one step to Master Sword, but I wasn't sure what else to explain about it. But I think, because it's not just like a typical, typical boss, because it kind of gives you pointers, and it doesn't try to kill you, because it's actually trying to test you. And so it's not like a bad boss, and when you beat it, they give you the heart instead of it getting destroyed, then you get the heart, because it's not a bad boss. It's more of a test guardian to see if you're worthy to wield the Master Sword, and if you are, then they'll give you a heart and say, okay, you can go into Hyrule and get the Master Sword. So that was pretty cool. And it was pretty cool to see it's all frozen, all the bad guys, the Moblins and the Darknuts, and I like to fight them because it's it's really cool to fight them, and automatically, just go and do your special stuff. Though I don't mind learning the special skills like in Twilight Princess, but it's just push button kind of thing. But the most important thing, of course, is getting the Knight's Crest, so you can learn that sword spin, which is really handy when you're in the Earth Temple. Yeah, when you're in the Earth Temple. But yeah, so that was cool about that. Oh yeah, and the first time you just in your boats, just on cruise, just cruising around, solving some puzzles to get through the next part. And yeah. Now I'm going to talk about the temple that I absolutely hate. And that's why I wanted to do the other one first, because I knew that I can just do that really quick. Um, yeah, the temple I hate, which is the Wind Temple. Ugh. I don't know if I talked about Ganon's Tower either, but there's so much to talk about that. I think I'm just gonna have that a separate video game vlog and just talk about the last dungeons of the Zelda and like my favorite last dungeon, and I'll just do it at that. That'll be I might make that a top 10 actually. I'll talk about something else in the next video game vlog, but for now I'm gonna talk about the worst temple, and then I'll say what video game vlogs I'm gonna do in the future. So Wind Temple, it's like well, it has some forest stuff too, but it's like has like wind based puzzles. I almost forgot what the word was called. Yeah, and also of course Floor Masters. I don't like them. Like I said in the last one, I don't like Zelda hands. There's always like, anyways, yeah. There's this one part when you fall down. There's a hand, a floor master. I think that one of the first parts is that you lose Makar. Yeah, that's his name. That was the first one of the Kokori. Yeah, Kokoris that I saved in the first dungeons when I did the first mission, which is to get the sorry, I keep coughing, but I'm still sick, so of course I'm gonna keep coughing. But at least I can talk, so that's good. Anyways, yeah, I want to have to find the to get the pearls and stuff. Um, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, so we lose him because the hand he has a special skill. He throws in a seed so he can grow trees. I had to fly around and do that and land right there. And of course, after I done controlling him, he gets kidnapped by hands. And the other one, she could get kidnapped, and then you save her. Um, but but you can have her not be kidnapped and go with you. But in that one, he had to get kidnapped, and he just go around and try to figure out a way to find him. And I think it's after you get the dungeon item and stuff. I think, yeah, which is told it's the dungeon item that I love. I mean, Mirror Shield and the other one, which yeah, that's pretty cool, and especially when it has a special skill and you can use it to reflect stuff, which was necessary for the almost end part. Well, almost all the part of the Earth Temple because what's your face had the uh, harp, which had the reflection thing, to reflect light. But once you had the mirror shield, there was one where you had to do it multiple times, which is required her and you doing something. But yeah, and this one has the hook shot, which is of course the best Zelda item. And I love it, even when it's the claw shot in Twilight Princess, and double claw shot, of course. But double claw shot right away in Skyward Sword, which I didn't mind. I just don't like when I have to get it from the Silent Realm. Now, back to Wind Waker. The Wind Temple, yes. Okay, it does have that one, and it does have the coolest boss, even though I hate the Wind Temple so much. And it's so confusing sometimes, like where to go, and I had to almost always use a walkthrough if I can't figure it out and stuff, and where to go, and it's just so annoying. And floor masters, and getting lost, and it's like, I try to not get too frustrated, but sometimes I get really frustrated, and I just do it like, okay, let's just get the walkthrough, and then sometimes I have to save, and I have luckily there's those cauldrons that you go into that go to your safe place, and then of course I almost forget about the boss key, and so I go to the boss and I'm like, oh great, I forgot the keys, now I have to go back, and I go through the other cauldron stuff, so on the cauldron, so I can retrace where I forgot about the boss key, and I'm like, okay, there's the boss key. At least there's no redents in there. There's redents in the Earth Temple, but not in the Wind Temple. It's just floor masters. Like near the end too, so I have to like leave my car there and have to like be away from it and try to kill them. And I burn them with fire. That like I think three, yeah, three with the fire arrows. And that ice one, you just do that, and then you smack it with your skull hammer. But you have to hurry up because it'll unfreeze pretty bad. So you have to do that, and then right away get the skull hammer because it'll take you a while to swing over your head because it's heavier than Link. And if you take too long, it'll grab you up and then take you back to where you started. Not like all started, but I think the room. So at least it doesn't take you back to the beginning, the full beginning, like in Master Hand. Though with Master Hand, Wallmaster. I don't say Master Hand. That was Super Smash Brothers. Oh, it's my kitty! Hi! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Sorry. I had to put my little fluff. Hi! He's so cute. Anyways. Where was I? Oh yeah, the Wallmaster would, that was like, that was the third dungeon that had different parts, so I only went back to where I started, at that certain point. Of course, when I went to the main one, I had to make sure because make sure not to get caught because then it'll just send me back all the way back to that beginning. And if I was like at the boss, I'd be like, oh, come on, But yeah, anyways, like I said, hate Wind Temple. Love the boss and the hook shot that I get from there. Hate the temple. And the mini boss is like crazy. It's like a wizard, yeah, a main wizard, but I don't know what the main one's called, but yeah, that, and it's really freaking annoying, especially all the enemies they get out, like keys are so annoying. And then of course the moblins and sometimes Darknuts, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so bad. But despite that, and of course the bubbles are there too. They're there in the other one too. Which, oh yeah. Like after you get the hook shot and then you go back to where Makar had been kidnapped. Yeah. Excuse me. And there's the trees and you like hook shot to them, but they're in your way sometimes, and then sometimes you can't use them and you have to fan out their purple fog thing that's surrounding them, or purple flames. Yeah, flames this time. And so then you can kill them, and they don't make sure that they don't prevent you from using your items, which is awful. And it's like because you can't use anything, even your sword. You can't use your sword. Can't use any other items. So annoying. But yeah, once you get past all that, and you face the boss, you're like, oh, okay. Now I feel accomplished, and you get his heart, and you get to restore your Master Sword to its former glory so you can defeat Ganondorf. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to say about that. And not too bad. I can probably do some editing, but I don't think I need to do too much. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. And so the next video game vlogs, I'm not sure what I'm going to talk about. Like I said, I'm probably going to make a top 10. I'm going to find some last dungeons of all the Zelda games that I played. Even if I haven't completed it yet, if I'm there, I will probably do it. I mean, so far it's pretty cool, even if it's hard. But if the game that I completed definitely will be on there. Skyward Sword, I haven't scratched the surface of the rest of it, and I don't really care, so I'm not going to put it on there. But so I will make that a top 10. I'll just look around and stuff and put it all in the top 10 and when I'm going to talk about it. But I'm not going to worry about it yet because I'm going to do some video game vlogs this Friday. Okay. I think that's all. And I think I'm definitely going to do the Pokemon thing. I I don't think I have got a badge out of that. I just got lots of the Pokemon, but I haven't got a badge. So I'll definitely just start over. I'll probably do my nickname. I'm not sure how much I can fit on there. I'm not sure if I can fit Gaming Chick. I might have to do the abbreviation. I couldn't fit Gaming Chick in something else I was working on. Oh, you'll find out when I on Tuesday when I do my new Let's Play. Um, so I'm not sure what else I'm going to talk about in my video game vlog. I might just might talk about Mario Galaxy 2 and like my favorite parts of it, or I don't know, because I haven't did that yet. Well, I probably will, because after Tuesday and Thursday, I'll play a little bit of that, and I'll probably remember some more stuff when I, played it. Ah! There's like a little bug. I don't know if there's a mosquito one out, but there's a bug in my room. So yeah, after Tuesday and Thursday, I'll definitely be doing some of the stuff that I love on Mario Galaxy 2, and I'm not sure what else I'm going to talk about on the other Fridays, but I will figure that out. I'll probably figure that out the next Friday and then tell you that. And tomorrow I'm going to, when I get time, we'll do the, I think it's Would You Rather. I think it's Would You Rather, and then Slither.io, number 5. And then I'm probably going to do like a Pokemon series. I might do like 2 episodes of it. And I might go back to like Would You Rather and Will You Press the Button, maybe. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm going to do like 2 episodes of Pokemon. Just like, getting some Pokemon, gathering some stuff, Pokemon stuff. I really do know Pokemon. I just couldn't figure out what, I do. And, anyway, sorry. That's my first game that I got, like, Pokemon game. The other ones that I played is on Visit only. But that's the one that I had. It was on Game Boy Color, but I got a Game Boy Advance and it stuck out, but I still could play it. It's still playable. I lost it at a friend's house, and then I lost it forever, but I can play it on Visit. And it's in a different window, but it's still playable and it's not glitchy. I tested it out and I played something else and I tested it out and it's not glitchy. I guess this is glitchy on hacked ones like the Master Quest, but I will check out some other hacked ones and see if I can play them. And if I can play them, I probably play some hack games for you. But I might make that like on Friday maybe. Like every once other Friday, instead of Zelda quiz, maybe an extra thing I could do is play some hack games from Visit if I can play them and not have them glitchy. I'll check them out first before I record, but I think I'll make that. And yeah, Pokemon will be a Saturday, and I think that'll be a series for a while. Not sure how long, probably until like I'm done with the game, or if I feel like I'm done with the game. And I might move on to another Pokemon game. Not Fire Red, because I already got a badge, so I might just start over on Ruby or Emerald or whatever. Anyways, so I think I'm going to be done now. So thank you guys so much for watching, and if you liked it, if you enjoyed it, you can like it and you can share it with your friends. Also, you can subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it if you did. And don't forget to hit that bell to be notified for new videos. I'm going to be putting down links to my I forgot what I'm going to put down links. Oh, to my first video game vlog, and as well as my channel and other stuff that I forgot in the description I put, but you'll see in the description what else I have in the description. And also let me know in the description what other video game vlogs to talk about besides the one I'm already talking about. Maybe I'll talk about some more Pokemon stuff. Maybe not, because don't be a hater, but I didn't really get all into Pokemon. I watched the shows and I played some games, but I was more of a Digimon girl, so I might talk about Digimon more, like my favorite show. of Digimon. I do like Pokemon too, so no hating, please. Okay, so anyways, I guess I should get going. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.